selected, because sometimes it'll use your on-board mic instead of if you have a nicer mic.
Yeah,
that's really it.
The default is set up with not your mic that you plug in.
Unless you plug it in before you started Audacity.
Oh, really? Nice. Oh, Matt's got a bunch of ice in a cup. Yay! in a clanky metal cup. Yay!
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I won't drink that, John.
Okay, now you see what I'm saying.
I'll go to the water.
Get your plastic water bottle.
I got my water bottle. That is some whiskey in that other one though.
Matt likes to make a lot of noise for me to have to edit out, guys.
it's honestly not intentional.
He'll sit there and go while he's waiting for answers.
I do. I will tap my pen like this, or I'm really bad. I don't know. This game makes this show makes me anxious. I don't ever have problems on DLF. I don't know. Maybe it's just you, John.
No, I think it is. It's definitely the game show mentality. There's definitely a level of anxiety with this podcast that's not available with others.
Yeah, I went in the first time I was on. I went rolling. I'm like, yeah, I'll do good. And then you asked me the questions, and it was like complete fucking brain freeze.
You just blanked, dude. You just blanked.
What's the NFL stand for? I don't know. It's football something.
No Fashion League? Oh, damn it.
Well, I mean, John missed Trey Burton. I said Tyrod Taylor Jones or whatever. And also last week I got the bet. No, the best was last week when you swept me on fucking name game.
Oh my God, that was great. That was fantastic. I was horrible. On fire that one. Let's have more of that.
All right. Doug, I know you know pretty much the games and everything. Andrew, are you familiar with most of the games we've played?
With a couple of them. I have a 3-minute.
So I'll just go over.
So I don't have a lot of time to listen.
Oh no worries at all. I'll explain them to you real quick. We're gonna play the name game, which is the one where I give you. There's gonna be this is a themed one, so there will be a theme. I won't tell you right now, but basically, I'll give you you're gonna have a player and an object or a thing or a word or something like that kind of go together. It could be like. Yeah, like that. It doesn't necessarily have to share a name, but it could just share like the end of a sound and the beginning of the next sound.
Gotcha.
So the clue you'll get like a division and a position, and then the part of the theme one, and then that'll be worth 2 points if you can get it there. If you need, if everybody agrees they need a clue, then I'll give you a clue about one. Actually, you want to do it the 3-point way, John? I kind of like that. 3 points for if you get it with no clues. 2 points if you get it with only one. Of the two things, and then 1 point if you need all of the clues. So we'll do it that way.
That works for me. And are we doing buzzing on it, or?
Well, your name will be your buzzer for that.
Okay, good. That's more fun.
The next one.
I think people like that more when we do the buzzing instead of just down the line.
I like the two from the ones I listen to because it sounds like they're Will Ferrell and Anchorman. I'm Ron Burgundy. John Bosch.
And then we're going to play ADP. Is a bidding game. So there's a chance in each round that you will not be a part of the scoring opportunity. So basically, I'll give you a range, an ADP range. I'll give you a position and tell you how many of that position falls inside that ADP range. And so let's say I start with John first. He'll say that I can name 5 wide receivers in the top 20 picks or whatever. And then you'll say
Ryan. This is going to be the new ADP from Ryan, isn't it?
It is.
Oh,
and
man.
then Andrew, you would either say I can name 6 of them, or you can call bullshit on John and he has to name it. If John names all 5 of those,
disaster.
Yeah, this was tough last time I did it.
Oh man!
If John names all of them, then he gets the point. If he doesn't, and you challenged him, called bullshit on him, then you get the point. The third person,
actually, because of the way we have come to find the strategy on that, Matt, I think you should get 2 points if you're the one that goes for it and gets it right. If you call BS, I don't think you should get the same. I think you should get 1 point. Make it a little more intriguing to have to name. If you name the names, that's a hell of a lot harder than.
That's true. Okay, we can make that change. I'm fine with that.
Otherwise, somebody just has to hope that you get one wrong. Like that's a pretty easy bet every time.
That's fair.
So say top 10 picks ADP wise, are you picking 5? There's 5 receivers in there, and you're calling BS on that.
He has to name all. So if he bids 5, he has to name all 5, and if he misses one, he doesn't get the 2 points, I guess.
Gotcha.
Matt will say something like, "There's 5 wide receivers in the top 10 of ADP. How many can you name?" And if I say 3, somebody calls BS on me. I have to name 3 to get the points. Otherwise, whoever calls BS on me gets it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Matt, I think you probably do need to record locally if you can.
I can if you like. Yeah.
You're still cutting in and out.
Okay.
But they're coming through just fine. So if it's just yours, I can splice yours in if I have to. That way we at least have it.
Okay. I can do that. Yeah. And then the third game is Apex Predator. And the way this game works is I will tell you a date range. So I'll just tell you off the top right here. It's going to be from 2017 week 1 to current, so through week 9 of 2018. And the object of this game is to name the top scorer at given whatever criteria I give you, whether it's a position or whatever. So let's say, I think we did running back last time we played, John. So you have to name the running back 1 in round robin style for that time period. So so anywhere from you don't have to go in order. So it's just round robin. So it'll go John, he'll name a player. Good, you got it right. Adam, you're next. So it can be any running back 1 or whatever the position is going to be for the week. Does that make sense? I need to explain it better. I don't feel like I did a good job there.
So RB1 like 1 through 12.
No, it'll be
no. Like the actual
overall.
That's the reason why it's called Apex Predator, because you name the very top scorer at that position of the week. And you don't have to name them. You don't have to go week 1, week 2 of 2017 on. You just pick one from that range and name it. If they finished as the number 1 overall at that position, then you get the point for it.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so we'll do. John, do you like it better with that game when we do you miss and you're out, or just accumulating points?
It kind of depends on what the position is and how many there are to be named. What weeks are we doing? You said what weeks?
Week 1 of 2017 through current week 9 of 2018. So
did you include week 17 last year?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 28 names.
Well, not necessarily, because some of them have repeated.
So say there's like 20. I think just do points, because then we at least go through all of them. Maybe do like 3 strikes and you're out.
Okay.
Because then, I mean, once you get 1 strike, you're probably going to get, you're probably not going to know another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But something might ring a bell and strike a chord to get you back into it. So.
All right. I'm just setting up my scorecard. Any other questions, you guys?
No.
All right. Doug, John, Andrew.
You got everybody's last names and info and everything, Matt?
Oh, actually, I'm just going to let you guys say your Twitter handles. How about that? I'll just say, hey, Andrew Harbaugh. Is that right?
Yeah. That's easier.
That's like the football coaches.
Doug, Eddie, yeah. And what's your last name, John? I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Glowboy.
Returning champion.
For 1 week. That stinks.
For 1 week.
All right.
I had to take the shot while I still could.
Okay, let me fire up Audacity real quick.
This week has been a lot of fun, guys. Have you had a shit ton of trades in your leagues?
No.
Mine was last week when that happened.
Oh my God. I had a bunch last week, but this week, I mean, every league I'm in, I feel like is just flying with, except for Pigs 1. Nobody will move anybody over there.
That league is surprisingly hard to trade in.
Matt, I offered for Mahomes, and it might not be a great offer right now, but the guy is not in he's not in good shape. His team is bad. I offered him Mariota, Carr, and Ingram, which I know Ingram's not even great, but 2 quarterbacks for 1, and I think Mahomes might have been the only one that he kind of had if I remember his roster.
All you had to offer, John, was Nick Mullins. Just get it done.
And he just he's like, nah, I can't even think about moving Mahomes. And I'm like, can I give you the 2 quarterbacks and another running back or a wide receiver? And he's just like, no. And I'm like, all right. So Mahomes is just gonna he's just gonna rot on your roster, which is fine, but
Honestly, I don't know if I would do that.
I don't think I would either,
Down on
obviously.
Mariota or Carr.
I don't think I would do it either. But like, I mean, it was just like there was just like, nope, not even a consideration, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, that's frustrating when you can't like even like have a dialogue about it.
I mean, like I have some decent running backs I can add to them to get Mahomes, and I would, and no, not interested. I'm like, all right.
At least he didn't tell you what the value of your pieces were. That's my favorite.
No,
you should do this, Trace, because
I thought he would at least come back with something, because I'm trying to think. It might have been like, I can't remember if it was the Brett Romano guy or if it was a fantasy chill pony guy, but he just seemed like, nah, I'm just good with just Mahomes. And I mean, his roster is it's thin.
Garbage.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, in that case, you probably have to think about moving him, but I wouldn't do it for that.
He'll never compete with Mahomes on his team, I don't think.
That's okay. Keep him on the.
I know, that's why I was like,
teams.
all right, well, that's fine. So I'm not going to have to face him at least. That's a good thing. But
all right, I'm ready to go if you guys are.
Yep.
All right.
Do you guys have pen and paper?
Oh yeah, you want pen and paper for sure,
or pencil, parchment.
Or a notepad file on your computer, whatever.
Chalk.
Preferably not on your computer, because that would lead to
you don't want to hear me typing all night?
I don't want to hear typing sounds.
Dynasty Outhouse makes fun of me for having 2 legal pads with me all the time. Well, stick it where the sun don't.
Hey, I'm totally a pen and paper guy too. I have my fantasy notebook. It's all pen and paper.
See? I watch players, pen and paper.
Yeah.
You watch players? That seems silly.
I know, right? So much better just to wing it and give a uneducated opinion.
Yeah, just scan the box scores. You're fine.
That's what the Monday Night Crew does, I think.
God, don't get us started.
Did you hear, by the way, I think that the nickname has been used before, but I think it was Booger called Derrick Henry a tiptoeing burglar or something like that. That's what he called him. I think it was a tiptoeing burglar, the way he runs, because he like
the Hamburglar.
Yeah, like a burglar, like a sneaky burglar, because he's like so big and supposedly powerful, but he doesn't use it. He just like tiptoes around the edges and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Thank God.
Let's see. Okay, I'm ready if you guys are.
Matt, I literally just acquired another Cooper Cup share.
Cooper Cup is my bae.
Me too.
Gave up Antonio Brown at $38 million in a cap league of 200 for Cooper Cup at a price of. What do you think the price should be on Cooper Cup?
What's
Dude, I don't know.
Salary cap again?
I'm so out of salary cap leagues. I've not played them in forever.
Oh, $2 million.
Antonio Brown for 38 or Cooper Cup for 2.
Yeah, I'll take Cooper Cup for $1.
Yeah, that's going to be helpful. All right, I'm sorry. I'll stop interrupting now. Go right ahead.
No, you won't, but that's okay.
Probably not. Oh, Matt, shirts. I meant to ask. Are you ready to just get rid of these? I think we only have like 10 left or something like that.
I don't care,
There's not a lot left.
We can do.
All right.
We can start. You want to start giving them away, or like
no? I think what we say is, I mean, right now, still say that the price is $15, but if you do a review and show us the review, I'm okay with like $10 or $12. Like, I mean,
$5 off with a review.
$9.99. That's the magic number.
I mean, I feel like everybody that wants one has one. But,
probably
we can try that if you want.
Hopefully we picked up some new listeners from time to time. So I think give us a screenshot of a review and we'll give you a shirt for $10.
What's the biggest size you got?
2XL.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's go.
The 3X's were special ordered prior to ordering.
I'm the definition of special ordering.
I hear Andrew. I used to wear a 3X, so I hear you.
Yeah, no, I started a diet today, and it's getting there.
Doug's like, medium now, please.
No, I'm an extra large.
I like that tight on my skin.
And Andrew, Devi Owner's Manual and DHH, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Matt, right. Is your ink out on your pen, Matt? Is it already
Is it?
out?
No, why? Am I clicking?
Yes, I was just.
It doesn't even have a clicker.
Oh, maybe it was somebody else
It was
clicking.
me. Sorry.
If it's already out, you don't have to click again.
Who is it?
It's
Is
amazing.
it Riley that does that
Oh
incessantly?
my God, Riley! I made him
Yeah.
throw his pen
Yeah,
across
yeah,
the
yeah.
room. I literally,
yeah.
like in the
He's
middle of recording,
real
I just
bad.
said, "Riley, stop! Throw your pen across the room, and then we can continue." Kevin took
That's
it out.
funny.
He didn't let it get into the show, but I was like, "Oh my God, you're driving me mad!"
Yeah. All right. I got Audacity going. It picked up the last like few minutes, so
That's
I'll have
fine.
to deal with that. But ready to go.
Hopefully, don't have to use it at all.
Welcome back to another episode of Dynasty Game Night. I'm your host, Matt Price. We have another set of games for you guys to listen and play along with, and some excellent competitors. First, of course, I'll bring in my co-host who will be playing this week, John Bosch. Are you still riding high after defeating me in the last episode, John?
Yeah, this is a weird feeling though. Now I'm nervous. Like now there's I did this bad thing of creating expectations. I usually try to avoid those, and I'm really good at avoiding expectations somehow. But no, tonight
That's why every game is.
I like it. Did he freeze?
That's why every game is so stressful for me now, because it's. As soon as we start, of course. As soon as we start
all over again, Matt.
Oh, perfect. I love it when I have to like fake enthusiasm a second time.
I'll do the same.
Been
All
there,
right.
done that.
Kind of faked it the first time.
That's what she said?
Pretty much. Constantly.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Dynasty Game Night. I'm your host this week, Matt Price. With me, as always, my co-host, John Bosch, fresh off really a crushing of me in the last episode. I know it came down to the final question, but you were jumped out to a huge lead after that first game, John. Hope you're feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, hoping I can carry it on tonight. We'll see what happens against these two competitors. All of a sudden, now I have to live up to something, so I can't just mail it in and say, shocking, I never win.
Yeah, that's how I feel now. Like there's expectations to win after doing so well in this game, and it makes it more stressful. Honestly, that's what kind of like why I like hosting more now than playing, John. But let's bring in our two contestants this week to face off against you. First, we have a returning competitor, Doug Eddy from the Dynasty Happy Hour podcast and the Trophy Time podcast. Doug, how you doing, man? Glad to have you back. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, I am doing great. I have zero expectations because I got absolutely smoked last time by my pod mate, Tim Keller. So I'm just here to have some fun and hopefully redeem my lovely name, which is, you can find me on Twitter at @TheFantasyFather. And like Matt said, Trophy Time podcast as well as DHH. And I started another podcast called Madden Matters. So if you like to play Madden 19, every other week I'm coming out with a podcast with my buddy Zach. And yeah, we got that going on too. I'm a podcasting fiend.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to check that out. What's it called one more time?
It's called Madden Matters. You can find
Madden Matters.
You can find it on iTunes right now, and we're looking to branch out to other and Podbean.
Awesome. I'm excited about that. And we also have a first timer on the show. We'll try not to be too rough with you tonight, but we have Andrew Harbaugh of the Devi Owner's Manual and also from Dynasty Happy Hour. How are you doing, Andrew?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to playing some games with you all. So let's just get right into it. John, do I have to ask which game we're playing first?
No, but we should probably mention like things like shirts and stuff before we get into the games.
Oh yeah, I guess I have some things to say. Before we get into the games, we do still have shirts for sale. In fact, we're going to offer make a new offer to you guys. They are currently $15, but if you submit a review to iTunes and show myself or John Bosch, we'll take $5 off of that. That's basically at cost for us. So you're getting what we paid for them at $10 each. That seems like a screaming deal to me. So give us a review and we'll get you a shirt out for $10. And let's see what else. Let's get into the games, right, John? That's it.
Do you want to say anything about the DLF podcast family?
God, I am the worst. I am the worst.
Matt, you should really work with an outline here for these pods. It would help. It would help.
I just make the games. I have no outline. I should do that. God damn it!
I don't think you've remembered the DLF
How do
family
you
of podcasts one time.
I haven't, not a single time. Do you want me to? How do you want me to do that for editing purposes? Do you want me to just do it, or do you want me to start before shirts? Do you want me to do the whole shirt thing again?
I don't know. Yeah, take out. Don't tell them. Don't say the thing about the cost. I don't know. I don't know. I feel that feels that
say
feels
it's
awkward,
and
doesn't it?
call it a pre-Black Friday.
I was just about to say
God.
that.
Good job, Doug Eddie. Doug Eddie, you do the intro for us.
Yeah, that's actually what I should do. I should just let Doug host the show. Honestly,
This is why Doug hosts Happy Hour.
I can probably fit it into my schedule if need be.
All right, so we'll have the introductions, and I'll start over from after the introductions. That sound okay?
Do the shirts
Okay.
and make sure you say DLF family.
No, I'm going to do that first. I'm writing it down right now. I actually did write down shirts. And before we get into the games, I want to remind you guys that we are presented by the DLF family of podcasts. You can find us, of course, on our own feed, but also on the DLF family of podcast feed, where you can find all kinds of amazing shows that are put out by the DLF network. Our newest one that we talked about last week is the Dynasty Trade Addicts. And I want to highlight this week Dynasty Debates with Dane Sanio and Nathan Powell, two DLF writers. Basically, that they just get on there and argue about something in fantasy. It's a really quick 15-minute shot. So really nice burst to listen to on your way home or whatever, if you like to listen to those two argue about different topics in Dynasty. And one last thing before we get into the games, we'll remind you guys that we do still have shirts for sale, and we're going to have a pre-Black Friday sale. Currently, they are $15 right now. If you submit a review to iTunes and show John or myself, you can contact John at John Bosch FF on Twitter, or myself, Matt Price FF on Twitter. Then we'll knock $5 off that, and you can have your very own softest shirt in the Dynasty fantasy football industry for just $10. All right, let's get into the games, you guys. John, do I need to even? John, do I even need to ask you what game we're playing first?
You do not.
All right, then we'll start with the name game. Real quick overview of how this game works. Again, I'm pretty sure you guys all know how it works, but basically I'm going to give you guys a position and a division, and the topic this week, the theme, is actually Halloween words or Halloween themed things, because we didn't get to do a Halloween episode, and it's one of my favorite holidays. So these are all going to be words or ideas or something that's kind of Halloween related. So you're going to get a player, a position and a division first, and then you'll get something, a clue about the Halloween word, and you have to mash those two together into one big word. So we're going to start here. John, your first, I guess this clue is for everybody, actually. Your name is we're going to score this game is 3 points if you can get it with just the first two clues. If our guests or our contestants need another clue, it'll drop down to 2-point value. And if they need all three clues, then they will only get 1 point for a correct answer. Again, your name is your buzzer, so it's a little bit of a speed game. So the first clue, guys, is NFC North running back and baked goods consuming puppet. NFC North running back and baked goods consuming puppet. Would you guys like a second clue?
Don't be afraid, guys. There's often dead air on this. We take it all out. So.
Yeah, I know you do. I would like a second clue.
Yeah, I think I'm ready for the second clue.
Yeah, we'll take a second one.
Would you like a clue about the running back or the Halloween themed?
How about the running back?
Yeah.
The running back plays for the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, Doug?
Doug.
Dalvin Cookie Monster.
That is correct. Dalvin Cookie Monster.
Oh, man.
2 points for Doug.
I feel like I let everyone down.
I did not go to Cookie Monster for Halloween. So, okay.
Monster, come on.
Oh, no, I got it. It makes sense. I just didn't go there.
Next one, AFC North wide receiver and scary professional wrestler.
I don't get this. My buddy's gonna punch me in the face.
Oh, scary professional wrestler.
Would he body slam you?
He probably would. Scary professional wrestler. I keep thinking of Captain Insano from Waterboy, but I feel like that's not who it is.
That would be awesome.
John.
James
Washington Undertaker.
That's correct. James Washington Undertaker.
Wow.
Nice work, John.
Oh,
3
nice.
points for that one.
That was amazing.
Whew, that
Next
was
clue.
Undertaker
Yeah.
is one of the few wrestlers I can remember the name of.
I wasn't sure how to give that clue because everything I thought of like gave it away right away, and then scary was kind of too vague. So I'm not sure.
Scary
if that
was a
worked,
little.
but-
I was thinking like the boogeyman. Like
yeah, I was thinking, I don't know. They're all physically intimidating.
that's fair.
Okay, next one. NFC North wide receiver and Dia de los Muertos.
Doug. Laquan Day of the Treadwell.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
I just watched Coco yesterday.
NFC North. Oh, is this a Coco reference? I have not seen that yet.
Andrew. Kenny Gollad, Day of the Dead.
That is correct. Kenny Gollad, Day of the Dead.
Okay.
For
Nice.
3 points.
Nice.
Current score, Andrew 3, John 3, Doug 2.
And it's never
Next-
the day of the treadwell ever.
No.
Let's see. There are 1, 2, 3. We have like 5-ish clues left. Next one, AFC North tight end and Stephen King's rabid dog.
You said NFC North?
AFC North.
AFC North. Andrew. David and Joe Cujo.
That is correct. David and Joe
Nice.
Cujo. 3
Nice.
more points. I really like that one. I was
That was
proud
a
of
good one,
myself
yeah.
when I came up with
I
that.
appreciate that. I'm a Browns fan.
And he plays for the Dodgers too. It's perfect.
Yeah, that was
all right.
perfect.
Yeah. Next one, AFC East quarterback and evil spirit known for possessions.
Eli Manning
AFC
turns the ball
East.
over.
AFC East quarterback and evil spirit
AFC.
known for possessions.
Can you say the Halloween part again?
Evil spirit known for possessions. John.
Tom Brady Demon.
That's correct. Tom Brady Demon for 3 points. Current score, Andrew 6, John 6, Doug with 2. Next clue, AFC South wide receiver and 80s movie about a high school student who transforms when the moon is full.
Oh man. AFC South receiver, you said?
Correct.
I was born in '94, and that's a real disadvantage.
I know the movie. I'm just trying to,
I know
trying
the
to
movie
coordinate
too.
the receiver.
I'm trying to go.
It was
through all these
also, I
receivers
think
in
it was
my head.
also a TV show. I think it was.
It
also
was,
like
yeah, on MTV.
more recently.
My college roommate watched it. Thank God for him.
Oh, I got it, Doug.
Doug.
Kiki Coutinho Wolf.
Oh,
That's
nice.
correct. Kiki Coutinho Wolf for 3
Well
points,
done.
5 points up for Doug. Just 1 point behind John and Adam. Oh, sorry,
That could be a
Andrew.
famous-
Yeah, it could be. It should be. Next clue: AFC South tight end in a witch's hex.
What division?
AFC South tight end.
Andrew.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Had to think of my name for a minute. Jack Doyle in trouble.
Ooh, I like that, but that's
I
incorrect.
do like that.
Oh,
That's a good one. Witch's Hex.
That's really good, though. That's probably better than what I came up with, honestly.
I can't even think of who the Jags tight ends are right now.
Well, they're terrible. It's like David Greenidge and some other guy.
Please don't be a Jags tight end. Oh man.
Can I get a clue?
yeah, we'll go clue.
Yeah. Let's go, clue, Matt.
I think
Matt's
Matt froze.
frozen with a funny grin on his face. he'll pop back in.
He's still tilting on the Jack Doyle in trouble because that was really good.
That was good.
I was so proud of that.
That is pretty good. Oh man, who the hell are the fucking Jags tight ends?
It's
Greenwich. You're right.
Greenwich. And there's like another guy there that's that has
Aaron
a
Jenkins, but he's on that.
no. There's a guy that has a nickname. His slow mo for me, says Matt.
Yeah, Matt, just leave and come back in. I don't know. I'm hoping. There you go. Okay.
My Jack Doyle in trouble couldn't be handled by him.
Yeah.
No, the internet just broke.
Kim K got nothing on me.
Welcome back, Matt.
Oh my god. I don't know. I'm so sorry, you
No
guys.
problem. We're ready.
Did we have yes, you guys are ready? All right. We got clue. So this next clue, would you like it for the
Let's go
or,
team
sorry,
again.
Yeah, for the tight end. Or the team is the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, John. Delaney Walkers. Delaney Walkers.
Delaney Walkers. I like Doyle in trouble, though. That's really
I had
good.
curse written down too, and I couldn't think of that. So good job, John.
I have, let's see. So the score right now, John with 8, Andrew with 6, Doug with 5. I have 2 more that I slated as tiebreakers,
Tight.
but I don't think there's going to be a tie. So would you guys like to just play these final 2 clues?
There is a chance that there's a tie, but if there's a tie, you have 1 left. So why don't we make this the final clue?
More. We'll do 1 more. This is the final clue.
This will be it, and then if there's a tie, we'll use the tiebreaker one.
All right, I have one that it has a poetic license, so I'll save that for the tiebreaker.
That's probably the right way to go. Make the tiebreaker difficult if needed.
Yep. This one I think is pretty easy though, so be quick. Be ready to buzz. NFC West running back and the opposite of good.
NFC West. Opposite of good. All I can think is Rashad Penny.
That was the first thing that came to my mind too. Seahawks running backs. Andrew. I know this isn't right.
Andrew.
But we'll give it a shot. Todd Gurley good. I don't know.
You're
Let's
sorry.
see.
Say it one more time.
Todd Gurley good.
Incorrect. The opposite of good. Their clue.
John. Todd Gurley.
That's correct. Todd Gurley.
Oh,
Wow.
For 3 points.
Let's do
John,
your poetic license since we're not gonna. The game's determined, but let's do the poetic license.
All right, so John has already taken this game down. Final score 11, Andrew 6. Very good job for your first time, Andrew. I will say we have many players on this game that don't get a single point. Doug, you got 5. That's not too bad. We're going to play one more clue. Yeah. We're going to play one more clue just for fun. This one is a little bit of a poetic license. I don't think it's too, though, compared to some of the ones John has thrown out there. But this last one is NFC East tight end and death personified.
Rico Gathers? I'm just kidding.
Death personified.
That is true for me last week. I can't believe I couldn't get that answer.
Death personified.
Doug? Jordan Reaper? No, that's probably not it.
That is incorrect. But that's incorrect.
Do you have a clue for the Halloween portion here?
Yeah, I'll take a clue.
I
for
do.
the Halloween.
Let's do it.
He uses a scythe.
Oh, okay.
Or carries a scythe.
NFC East. Okay.
I think if I give you the team, you'll get it pretty easily.
Oh.
Thinking about it.
Andrew.
Oh, John. Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
You.
Evan Ingram Reaper.
Nice.
That's correct. Evan
Nice.
Ingram Reaper.
Yep.
Boom.
I totally forgot the Giants were in the NFC East for
I
like
did
3
too.
minutes.
I think most people pronounce his name Ingram. Anyways, like it's a little harder on the I sounding, even though it's not outspelled. So
It's
I
just-
think that's
yeah.
good.
The Giants are
Yeah.
just naturally grim, so it's just fitting.
True.
Nice. Fun name game.
That one. All right, John took that first game. John, where do you want to go next? ADP or Apex Predator?
Oh, let's do ADP. We gotta have
All right.
ADP in here. Let's go.
All right, real quick
I
again.
studied ADP all day.
Is what?
I said I studied ADP all day. I'm so ready for this.
Well, unfortunately for you, I have in my hot little hand the November ADP that's not even on the site yet from Mr. Ryan McDowell. So that will not
I
help you
know
in this
that.
one.
You really
But the
think
way
I would
this game
study
works, you guys.
One now.
No, I don't. The way this game works, it's a bidding game. So basically, I'm going to give a position and an ADP range positional, and our guests will bid on how many of that range they can get. So let's say there are 5 wide receivers in the top 10. I will ask how many they think they can name of that 5. They will bid until one person doesn't believe the high bidder, and they will call BS. If the person with the high bid gets names all 5 names or whatever the bid number, they will get 2 points. And if the all of the names that they bid, then the challenger will get 1 point. So we'll start off here. There's actually not going to be any markers for this game.
What?
It's because we're doing all running backs, baby. And they are the top 40 running backs, and I broke them into 10 running back segments.
Wow.
So we'll start at the top. We'll make it easy at the top, you guys. John won the last game, so we'll start with him. There are 10 running backs in the top 21. How many of the 10 running backs in the top 21, John, do you think you can name?
Man, there's 10 in the top 21. All right. I'll say 7.
We'll go to Doug. 8, or are you calling BS on John? Or all 10?
No, I can do more than that. I'm going to go with 11.
There's only 10.
There's only 10, Doug.
Then I'm turning it up
Yes.
to 11. I'm getting extra points.
What's that?
I'm getting extra points. I'm trying. I'll do. You know what? I'll go full. I did this. This is my strategy last time. I'm gonna blow it out, and I'm gonna try to do all 10.
Oh, I thought it would come back to me.
All right, so
Dang it.
So this is actually the first time I think this has happened. So just by default, Andrew will be the challenger on this one if you don't get all 10.
Sure.
But let's hear it, Doug. Give us your all the 21.
All right. I'll give you 10. All right. Todd Gurley,
That's correct.
Saquon Barkley,
Correct.
Alvin Kamara,
Yep.
Zeke Elliott,
Correct.
Joe Mixon,
That is correct.
Le'Veon Bell, I think. Yeah.
That's correct at running back 10.
Ooh. Melvin Gordon,
Melvin Gordon is correct.
David Johnson.
You have 3 left. 2 left. David Johnson is correct.
I didn't say Christian McCaffrey,
You're
right?
You did not. 1 left. You're missing running back 5.
It's between 2 guys.
This is interesting.
It's between 2 guys. Let's go with Leonard Fournette.
Oh, it can't be him.
Incorrect.
Did he say
Final
Hunt?
guy, Andrew? He did
I
not
was-
say Hunt, and that is the correct answer.
I was
I
gonna say.
forgot about Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt, yeah. 9 out of 10, not too bad, but Andrew just by default gets 1 point.
Getting walked with the
Nice.
bases loaded.
Nice
Right,
job,
right,
Andrew.
right.
Good showing, man. That was fantastic.
Thanks, Doug.
You
Helping out the DHH family.
We're going to lead off with Doug this time. The next set there's 10 running backs between picks 22 and 47. So how many of those do you think you can name, Doug?
Jesus. I could probably name between 20 and 40. I'll go with
22 and 47.
I'll go with 5.
We'll go to you, Andrew.
I'm going to call
More than
BS.
5, or do you want to call BS on Doug?
I'm going to call
him
BS because he couldn't get the first 10.
I think he's
All
gonna
right,
get.
Doug.
I think he's gonna get 5 in this range. I think he's gonna nail that.
We'll see. I got to think.
All right, Doug. Names between 22 and 47.
22 and 47. All right, let's go with James White.
James White is correct. He comes in at 18.
He comes in a what?
Running back 18 overall because we did the top 10. So he's the 8th one in the set,
Wow.
which makes him running back 18
Wow.
overall. He is firmly a running back too in
Really
terms of
think he's
dynasty.
the 18th best running back for Dynasty.
I mean, for this year he is, but probably
Yeah,
not
he's
for
playing like it.
dynasty.
That's why I phrased it for Dynasty. Okay, so wow, 18.
Yeah.
that
Let's
seems real
let's
high.
go with his backfield mate, Sony Michel.
Correct. Running back 17, just one spot ahead of James White. I don't know how many
That's
people would
crazy.
just barely prefer Shoney Michel over James White, but
No
how about
recency
3 more?
bias at all.
Let's go with
None, 0.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is correct. Running back 19, just after James White.
Wow, look at this. I'm like right around the target here.
You
All right.
are. 2 more.
This is just outside of the top 10, right? Or does it have to be in that?
11 through 20, basically.
All right, let's well with Dalvin Cook
Dalvin Cook is correct. Running back 13.
and the guy that boned me on this last one with the answer, Leonard Fournette.
I think he's probably.
I was wondering if you were going to come back to him. That's correct. Running back 11 is Leonard Fournette. Nice work, Doug. You got 2 points.
Thank you.
Let's see. Do you guys want to guess the remaining 5?
The downfall of that is if you tell us that we're wrong, we probably
true.
know where they fall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
So
We're not going to do
I
that.
think
We'll do that at the
I
end.
think at the end of the game, yeah. If we don't mention a name, or like once we're in the 3rd tier, if it's somebody from the 2nd tier, you could say, nope, that person was number 17 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. See, I didn't
So-
plan this far ahead. I just made the
No,
game.
that's all right.
Nice.
This is how
Okay,
these
so-
recordings always go.
That's true. It does. We'll start with Andrew for this next point. And for the next set of 10 running backs, then they fall between picks and 83 overall.
Give us that again.
How
Matt.
many do you think
I was
you
gonna
can
say,
name?
What was the range again?
You're looking for there's a 10. The next thing picks 53 and 83 overall. So how many do you think you can name out of that 10 that falls in that range? So that's basically the early 5th round through the 9th round. I think that math checks out. 8th round.
I bet I could name 3. We'll be conservative.
And John.
I'll say 5.
John's going 5. Doug,
Ooh.
I've put it all on the table so far. Doing it again?
I've got some names written down, but I'm not as confident this time around. So I'll call BS on Bosch.
Okay.
Yes, on Bosch at 5. Let's hear him, John.
A very calm sigh there, I heard.
Now, see, this is interesting because some of these names might be in that other top 10 that we talked about. Oh, that's a shame. This guy's more challenging. Let's go Tevin Coleman. Let me see if I can figure out where we're at.
Tevin Coleman is incorrect.
Does he come in before him?
He fell. He was running. He was at the tail end.
Of course he
tier,
was.
running back 20.
Of course he was. He was literally one away.
Yeah.
I was trying to make my own little marker there so that I could know where we're at. Dang it. Oh,
Doug gets the point.
Yes.
Andrew 1, John with 0. This is our last. I do have an extra one if we want to play it, but this is not using, but we do have an extra one if we want to play it for fun. So the one we'll start with John and keep going the same direction we've been going. 10 running backs.
Matt, tell your dogs to be quiet.
Not mine. Not my dogs.
It's my neighborhood. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right.
10 running back between picks 87 and 108. So we're looking here at running backs 30 to 40, basically.
30 to 40. Okay. Man.
31 to 40.
If I can get one right, if I get the first one right, I think I can get several if I get the first one right. But I'm gonna say 3.
Back to Andrew. We'll go the other direction this time. Andrew, can you name more than 3?
I'm going to call BS on John.
Okay. All right.
Now I feel bad because I left Doug out of this again, but he's already in the lead, so it's okay.
I feel bad. He's got all the points this round.
Yeah.
It's true, yes. John, name 3 running backs from picks 87 to 108.
All right. Let's see if this works. How about Jamal Williams?
That is incorrect.
Damn it. How close is he, Matt? Is he like 40,
he's not
42?
I don't even know. I didn't look. I just
my guess would have been Rex Burkhead.
I can find out real quick.
Find out. I'm curious. I bet he's right outside the range. Damn it.
Where's Philip Lindsay at? That's where I was curious.
I think he's got to be in the second or third tier.
I was gonna say top.
I bet he's top. Yeah, I bet he's top 20. I bet he was in the second tier. Probably right with Royce Freeman, actually, right at the end of the second tier. Above, who did I guess who did I guess that was number 20?
Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, I bet you Lindsay and Freeman are right above him.
Jamal Williams came in, I don't know the running back number, but he came in at pick 164 overall. So he fell quite a bit.
What was our range?
Our range was picks 87 to 108.
Damn it.
So he's actually...
If I'd have said TJ Yeldon, would I have been closer?
That would have been the last one in that grouping. TJ
Yeldon. That would have been the perfect way to go. Damn it!
It would have. This just so you have. Oh wait, you know what? I can't tell you. I can't actually say that that's where Jamal Williams was because there's one mock that hasn't drafted him yet. But the ones that have are all in the 160s except for one that's 180. So he's down there somewhere. Do you guys want some to go back and try to name some of them, or should we just move on?
Yeah, let's just go back and go. Do you have all the tiers of which ones we did?
I do.
So let's just bring us back in and say like, all right, Doug wins the game, but now we're gonna see what we can get in round 2, like the 11 through 20, and then just go one by one instead of all of us screaming. We'll just kind of wrap around in a horn guessing. Sound good?
Okay.
If we get it wrong, tell us where they are at so that we don't say their name again.
Sounds good. All right, so Doug takes this game 3 points, Adam with 1. Again, a pretty good showing for your first time on the show, Andrew. John with 0. A little bit of disappointing performance after last week's win.
I don't know. I'll never know ADP.
We're gonna go back into since John got 0 from the last 2 tiers. That one will be easy, but we'll go back to the second tier here and see if we can name the remainders. The ones that we did name, or that Doug named, I should say, were Leonard Fournette, Dalvin Cook, Sony Michel, James White, and Aaron Jones. So we'll start with Andrew and just try to guess the rest of these guys in tier 2. There are 5 left.
I would assume Philip Lindsay might be working his way up in there.
Philip Lindsay is not in that tier.
Wow.
How close is he? He has to be falling in that third, like 31 then or something, right? Got to be right there.
You know what? I don't know why he didn't show. He's in the 80-ish range. but he did not show up. I wonder who else didn't show up.
So he is in there, but all the data.
He didn't show up in the he didn't show up in the aggregate list of combining all the data. Anyway, he is probably in that third tier. John, what you got to guess?
Yeah, Darius Geis.
Darius Geis is correct. Running back 16. Doug.
Jeez.
Oh, you already said Tevin Coleman too. He's running back 20.
Yeah, he's 20.
I got a few more.
One of the hottest running backs of the season in this tier.
Browns fan should have gotten this, I think.
Nick Chubb.
Well, that's not who I'm talking about, but yes, Nick Chubb is in there. There's another rookie in there that has been pretty good lately. Not last week, but
is Connor in this one?
Connor is running back 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I thought he might have been mentioned in the first one, but I guess
Are you guys taking Connor straight up for Bell right now?
Yes. I would.
I think I might too.
I think Connor's the dude there.
Yeah.
Last.
What about? It's got to be a Freeman. Can I just guess a Freeman?
Nope. It's another rookie though.
Oh.
Kerryon Johnson is the last one.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, tier 3. This is running backs 21 through 30. We got 0 of these last time. Andrew, give us a guess.
Who have we mentioned though? We've said some.
You've mentioned both Freemans, I guess, so we can cancel those guys out. I think those are the only 2 though.
Lindsey.
Oh, Lindsey, but yeah, I didn't have him on here because he didn't show up for some reason.
It's only people that went to the combine.
I mean, Ryan McDowell is kind of a ageist and an athleticist, I guess.
What about Kenyon Drake still in there? Is he?
Kenyon Drake is correct. Running back 26.
All right. What about his buddy Alex Collins?
Alex Collins is in there, but he's down at running. He's in the bottom tier, running back 38.
Okay.
What about Duke Johnson?
Duke Johnson is not in the top 40.
I bet he is now.
Rex Burkhead, is he still around there, or has he slipped way back?
He is. Yeah, I don't even know where he is.
All right, that's fair.
Derrick Henry fall out?
I'm going to give you guys the marker at the top. Derrick Henry is running back 34.
Yeah,
Dion Lewis
got to be with
definitely in there. Where did I see him? Dion Lewis is at running back 39.
What about Jay Henry? What about Jay Ajaji?
Jay Ajaji not in here.
Oh, boo.
The first one in tier 3, Marlon Mack. That gives you an idea. Next one, Tariq Cohen. His teammate Jordan Howard directly behind Tariq Cohen.
That'd be a scary scenario.
Oh, is Rashad Penny there? Is this
Rashad Penny is running back 29. There's 2 between Drake and Penny.
What about Mark Ingram?
Mark Ingram is running back 27. Right after him is a guy who is out for the season, never even played a snap on his new team.
Jerick McKinnon?
Jerick McKinnon, running back 28. Guy in Seattle's running back 30. It's Rashad Penny's teammate, who's now hurt. Chris Carson, just behind Rashad Penny. Top of that final tier, Austin Eckler. If you have any guesses, feel free to shout them out.
What about Matt Breida? He's probably in there.
Matt Breida is running back 32. 33.
Lamar Miller still hanging around.
Lamar Miller is running back 35.
Crowell, yeah, I was going to say.
Isaiah Crowell is not. And I missed Duke Johnson. He was in there running back 37.
LaShawn McCoy? Or has he slipped out?
Nope, he's outside of it. Another disappointing rookie, Ronald Jones at running back 32. Wow. And TJ Yeldon is our last guy.
Oh, I wonder where where did Peyton Barber fall in comparison to Rojo? Like, I don't like either of them. But I'm curious where they are in relation to each other now.
Let's see, I can find that out. He was drafted at 1302 in one draft.
Where's Carlos Hyde?
Peyton Barber's average draft position is 186.3. Carlos Hyde. That's a good question. What are you guys doing with Carlos Hyde right now? Is he?
Nothing.
I mean, is he worth anything right now? I
There's
mean,
nothing you can
with
do.
Fournette presumably back.
Yeah. All you can do is hold him and hope that he goes somewhere next year. I think.
I bet he gets.
You can't get anything for him. So
Nope.
Carlos Hyde was drafted at 10-12 in one draft, 10.12, and the other ones he went in the 14th round.
I don't understand. I don't understand why Jacksonville did that, like at all. I mean,
I guess they just were really, maybe they. I don't know. Maybe I thought it was because Fournette was worse off than we thought. But
They should have just rolled with Yeldon and signed Orleans Darkwa or something. Like honestly,
They signed Jamal Charles and cut them all within a week.
yeah, they did.
it's true.
that seemed like a more efficient way to go. But all right, so we've got me at a game and Doug at a game.
We do. We have John with a win in name game. We have Doug with a win in ADP BS, and of course, the way this game always works out, this show always works out.
Andrew, get ready to win.
Will win this last one and force a tiebreaker, which I am actually prepared for this time.
Oh, then it won't happen.
I'm a Browns fan, so tiebreakers don't sound fun.
There will not be a tiebreaker. Congratulations on your win, Doug Eddy.
So our last game is called Apex Predator. The way this game works is our contestants will have to name the wide receiver 1 in all weeks from week 1, 2017 through week 9 of 2018. They don't have to name them in order. They just have to pick a name that is finished as wide receiver 1 at some point during that time frame. And we'll do this as scoring. So if you miss, no big deal. You just don't get a point, and we'll get another chance the following round.
There's some
Makes
random
sense?
wide receivers. This is going to be interesting.
We will start with Doug since he won that last game. Where do you want to go, Doug?
How many I can name? Oof.
Just one. No. You just name one.
Oh, just one. Okay. Adam Thielen.
Yeah. Adam Thielen. He must have been in there.
Yeah, he had a 2-touchdown game in one of the weeks. I'm pretty sure.
I did not write his name down, so I don't think he is. I don't think he's in there.
He's never
These are
been
from fantasypros.com, not the wide receiver 1 overall.
He must have had. There must have been like on his huge week. Somebody else must have just had a crazy big week.
Strike 1 for Doug. Not strike, but you don't get the point this time. Cool. Andrew, you're up.
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas is definitely in there. Week 1 and week 9 of 2018.
Oh, those pieces of bread weeks. Everything else is in the middle.
John,
he won me my matchup, so that's how I did it.
Let's go Antonio Brown. I'm assuming he's had at least one.
He's had 3, in fact, all last year, week 1, week 6, and week 11 of 2017. Back to you, Doug.
All right, give me a moment here. Let's go Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill is correct. Week 13 of 2017 and week 6 of 2018. Andrew.
Nope.
I bet he got.
I don't trust him.
Don't say it. I'll use him later.
What did you say?
I was gonna say Julio, but never gonna say it.
No,
Julio.
I can't trust him. I'll go with. Oh my God, why can't I think of anybody right now?
See, it's hard, isn't it?
Julio Jones. What do I got?
Julio Jones is correct. Week 12 of 2017. I think that was his big, was that the 300-yard game?
Yeah, I think
like that.
Did he have a touchdown?
Like 15 he had like 15 catches, and no, I think he did have touchdowns. I think that was the last time he scored touchdowns, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it actually was. I'm not joking. Like
you could very well be correct.
So I'll go Nuke. DeAndre Hopkins.
Nuke is correct. DeAndre Hopkins was the wide receiver 1 overall in week 4, week 8, and week 14 of 2017.
Man, he's good.
He really is.
That's a lot of
Doug.
wide receiver ones.
I'm going to go with an underrated name here. I want to say Emmanuel Sanders.
I had him. I wrote him down, Doug. I think you might be right.
Manny Sanders is incorrect.
No, did they not count passing statistics?
I don't know. Take it up with Fantasy Pros.
Like that one week he had a passing and receiving touchdown plus a bunch of yards, didn't he? Well, I'm glad Doug said it.
Yeah, that's
Andrew, give us another name.
I looked for us, and that was the last time Julio Jones had a touchdown. He had 2 of them
Yeah.
up until last week.
Nice.
I'm going to go with Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is incorrect.
Oh,
There are 13 names left, John.
I'm gonna go Calvin Ridley.
Yep.
Calvin Ridley, week 3 of 2018.
All right, I got one on deck. Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen is correct, week 17 of 2017.
I was gonna refuse to say him unless all my other names were passed off, Matt.
Hater.
I think it's you, Andrew.
um,
Not a hater, just less of a lover.
Oh, I got one.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams is incorrect.
Really?
Wow.
I'm getting cheated. It's like I'm missing field goals in overtime.
Juju. Come on, be on there, Juju.
Juju is incorrect.
I almost said him.
All right, I got one. I think I remember a 2 touchdown game from this man. A couple of them, maybe. How about Bob Woods?
Ah, yeah.
Robert Woods, week 10 of 2017.
Mike Evans and Juju got beat out by Bob Woods.
I'm actually curious of if the whole trio has at least one.
There you go. Well,
Current score, John 3, Adam and Doug 2.
Oof, how many are left?
Back on Adam. There are, I believe, 11.
11. Yeah.
11 left. Wow.
10 left.
10 left. All right. Oh, is it my turn? It's not my
It's
turn.
on Andrew. It's on Andrew.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
That's okay.
I had somebody in my mind.
Should have written it down.
Just based on pure catches, based on the offense he was in, I'm going to go Jarvis Landry.
Incorrect.
Oh my God.
It's hard. It's the wide. It has to be the wide receiver one overall.
Never Landry. Amari had a blow up week.
Well, I was
He
thinking
did
He had 2 of them, didn't he?
week 7 of 2017. He was the wide receiver one overall.
All right.
All right, that means it's back to me. Let's go with Odell Beckham Jr. He had a big week a couple weeks ago.
OBJ in week 5 and week 7 of 2018.
Nice.
Nice. Andrew.
I'm thinking here. Oh my gosh, this is tough. It shouldn't be.
One name on the list we have talked about this evening. I will not tell you who.
I have one locked and loaded for like when everybody's out. That
Oh, so do John. So do I.
oh, maybe I'll say it this time then.
How about Stephon Diggs?
Stephon Diggs is correct. Week
There we
3 of 2017 and week 2 of 2018.
All right, screw it. I'm gonna see if he actually did it. Is it Maurice Harris? Was he the number 1 this past week?
That is incorrect.
Oh, wasn't he really close this last week? I thought.
He didn't score a touchdown, or else he probably would have been.
Ah.
That was not my guy. I'll go with what about Brandon Cooks?
Brandon Cooks is incorrect.
All right.
What
Oh,
about
that guy's okay.
what about Will Fuller?
I just wrote
Will
his
Fuller
name.
is
down.
incorrect.
Oh,
Maybe we
good.
should have done strikes. You guys
All
are
right,
terrible
what
at this.
about AJ Green?
AJ Green is correct. Week 5 of 2017.
I was looking at that horrible sticker behind your head, and I was telling myself to guess AJ Green.
Doug.
All right. Here's my YOLO pick, John. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Albert Wilson.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
I still have
He
names
did have
written
that
down.
huge week though, so I want to go back and look what week that was.
He did, it was like week 4 or 5, I think. He had that. He had a monster week.
I have somebody that scored more than that in week 4 for sure.
This is just pulling at straws, thinking maybe, hey, what the heck? Jordy Nelson?
Jordy Nelson is incorrect.
I was thinking maybe Rodgers got him 1 week.
Oh, I got a good one.
How about Tyler Boyd? Did he do it at all this year?
Tyler
early on?
Boyd is incorrect.
Dang it!
How
This is
about-
terrible?
How about Marvin Jones Jr.?
That is also incorrect.
Oh my gosh.
We
Let's
have one.
wrap Let's rapid
3,
fire here,
4,
guys.
5. We have 6 left, you guys.
All
The
right,
current score, John.
fire them off and just say if we're right or not fast.
Doug
Matt.
Baldwin.
Doug Baldwin, incorrect.
Oh my God.
Galladay.
Galladay is incorrect.
Deshaun Jackson.
Sean Jackson is incorrect.
My left toe.
Incorrect.
Sammy Watkins.
No,
Sammy
you're not
Watkins
going
is
back.
correct,
No,
Doug.
you're not going out of order. That is cheating.
You said fire him off.
No, I said fire them off in. That means go in order. Good Lord, we're not some free for all.
Well, that's what it sounds
All right, we'll
like.
throw out.
Okay,
We'll throw out Sammy Watkins.
No, he wasn't going to
If
say
John was gonna
Watkins. He wasn't going to say him.
I would
The
have said.
NFL threw away Sammy Watkins.
I don't think he was either, but
I have Sammy written down. I love Sammy.
okay.
I am a
All right.
confirmed
Well,
Sammy
give us
lover.
a. We'll throw that one out, John. Give us another
All right.
one.
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup is correct. 2018, week 4.
Alshon
There are
Jeffrey.
1, 2, 3, 4 names left.
Doug,
I predict
Doug,
you
it is
only
now
get
your- it is now
one
your-
of these, maybe.
Whose
I
turn is it?
predict you get one of the
It
one
goes
of these,
Doug,
maybe.
Andrew, John. Doug, Andrew, John. Hold on.
All right, so it's my turn. Let's go Golden Tate. I won't steal his Alshon Jeffrey one because I'm not.
That is incorrect.
All right, cool.
Andrew,
Quick question. You can edit this out. Do you publish the video on this?
No.
no.
Can my wife grab something off camera?
Yes, of course.
You can grab something. Alshon Jeffrey.
You could also just turn your camera off for a minute. Alshon Jeffrey is incorrect.
Nelson Aguilar.
Now we get to Nelson Aguilar is incorrect.
Tyrell Williams.
Ooh.
Tyrell Williams is incorrect.
What?
One of these left. Well, I can't give a clue. Never mind. We could wrap this up whatever you guys want.
Are there here?
What's the score here?
The score is 5, John, Adam 3, or sorry, Andrew 3. I don't know why I keep calling you Adam, and Doug 2. So 1, 2, 3,
Are
4.
any of
Theoretically,
them-
somebody else could win. So theoretically, somebody can beat John still.
Ooh, I got one. I got one.
Whose turn is it? I think I got to go again before Doug, don't I?
It's Andrew's turn, I think.
It's Andrew's turn? Okay.
Gosh.
I really think you're going to get maybe one of these. Maybe
Okay.
2.
Are any of them on the same team?
That are left? No.
Okay. My God. Sorry, I'm taking so long.
Also, all of the ones remaining are from 2017. I can give that clue. Not
Okay.
from 2018.
That's good to know.
So no.
Two of them happened in the fantasy playoffs last season.
Throw out a guess, Andrew.
Randall Cobb.
Incorrect.
Fitzgerald.
Hasn't been good for like 4 years. Larry Fitzgerald is correct.
All right.
Right at week 16 in the fantasy Super Bowl last year.
Ooh, I'll guess Sterling Shepard. He had some big games down the
Just
stretch.
thinking him.
He did, but that is incorrect.
Sean Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson,
I
incorrect.
said Deshaun already.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right.
What about
You
Taylor-
might get one more.
Taylor Gabriel?
Incorrect.
Ah.
Marquise Goodwin.
Ooh.
Only one of these guys plays with a good quarterback.
Define good.
I guess that's kind of subjective.
Was Marquise Goodwin not on the list?
He was not on the list.
Chris Hogan.
Ooh, I know it.
Chris
I know
Hogan
one.
is incorrect.
I know one. I
John?
know one. I know one.
Corey Davis.
Corey
We have
Davis is
one-
incorrect.
oh,
Doug.
Robbie
not-
Anderson.
Robbie Anderson is incorrect.
Oh, no way.
All right, I'm gonna give you one of them, and I'm gonna give you 2, and then give you guys one more round to guess the last one. The 2 that I don't think you're gonna get, although I think John should get it because I think we played this one with Nathan. Michael Crabtree, week 2 of 2017.
Never would have
Said
gotten on
Crabtree.
him.
No.
I'd have gone John Brown.
I got one. I got one.
Okay, Doug,
Chris Hogan.
no, he's
incorrect, and I'll already say.
I already guessed him.
The other one I don't think you're getting is Keelan Cole, week
Oof.
15 of
Oh,
2017.
yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, no.
There's one more that's a pretty, maybe not as big today, but definitely was a top guy at one point.
Is he the one with the good quarterback?
He is the one with the good quarterback.
give us a division.
AFC South.
Oh,
He actually did not score this with
Moncrief?
the top quarterback.
T.Y. Hilton.
Oh,
T.Y. Hilton is correct.
I almost
Week
said T.Y.
9
boo.
of 2017. Well, we got them all, you guys. It took a little while, but we got there. We got every single wide receiver one from.
that'll be cut down to like 4 minutes.
That'll be
Week
good
1 of
yelling at their car segment.
I did look up week 4. You said, I don't even remember who you said now, but you said someone had a big week in week 4 or week 5, but it was Cooper Kupp and AJ Green of those two. So whoever it was you said was incorrect.
Gotcha. It was
but John
Wilson.
Tyler. Oh yeah. John takes this game. He also took the name game 2-1. John, you got a win streak. Is this your first win streak in the history of Dynasty Game Night?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's on like my third.
On the last show I was on, so I must be his good luck charm.
Wait, did I beat you and Tim?
I think so, yeah, because you pretty much like mercy gifted the DLF subscription to Tim because he was better than I was. But you won, yeah.
Are you sure Tim didn't win? I don't know. I was thinking this was only my third win ever, so it would have been tough to have a streak, before this. But yeah, definitely has to be.
Ooh, you're on fire, baby.
I can't imagine it
Fuego.
not being my first back-to-back winning.
Boom shakalaka.
He's heating up.
He's heating up, yeah. John, back-to-back winners in this game. Doug, Eddie, thank you so much for playing again. We'll definitely have you back. I hope you had fun. Tell everybody again where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at @TheFantasyFather, and make sure you check out the Trophy Time podcast as well as Dynasty Happy Hour. And if you're into video games, Madden Matters. Pretty cool. Thanks for having me, and I hopefully next time I will fare better.
I'm definitely checking out that Madden podcast. That's fun. I don't have Madden 19, but I've been an avid Madden player in the past. Andrew, good to have you, my friend. Good to meet you. Good to have you on the show. I hope you also had fun. To everybody where they can find you one more time and plug anything you want to plug.
Yeah, no, I appreciate having me on, Matt. Certainly had a blast.
Nice.
You can find me on Twitter at DHH_Mandrew. You can also find me co-hosting the Devi Owners Manual podcast with FF Peebles Champ. We get that out once a week. You can find my Devi articles on Dynasty Happy Hour as well. Those are usually on there once a week as well.
Yes, please check out all the work from our guests and John, whatever he does these days. I don't really know anymore. Something for DT. Oh, Wall Street. That's right. You do Wall Street.
All he does is win.
All he does is win. That's right. And even if he plays me, I can't even say unless he plays me anymore. So that's disappointing. And I can't believe I didn't have a Mandrew luck clue. I think maybe because we've used it a lot recently, but I should have because that would have been
would have been fitting.
His Twitter name. Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. One more plug for the DLF family of podcasts. Check out all the awesome podcasts on that feed. If you'd like to buy a shirt, heavily discounted for just $10, submit a review rating on iTunes and show a screenshot to John and I, and we will get you the softest shirt in the industry for just $10. Until next time, everybody, hope you have fun playing some games with us. We look forward to playing more games with you in the future on Dynasty Game Night. Have a good week 10, 11, 12, whatever it is.
The boogie Mandrew.
There you go. That was the one. That was the
right
one.
there for you, Matt.
It really was.
Man. All right, sing it, Zach. I said sing it.
Oh yeah,
Zach.
you're gonna do a live. Are you gonna do a live rendition of the DGN theme?
Me? No.
For us?
Dude, week 6, Albert Wilson